Okay, welcome back everybody. So the question that we'll be solving now is like this. What the question is saying, replace spaces in a string with a hyphen without using replace function, right? So you can't use the replace function, but you have to replace the spaces here. Let's take an example. I'm having something like this. I'm having something like this. Let's say we say my string is some kind of a sentence. I'm saying we are here, right? So this should look like this. The output that you should get is we underscore r underscore her here, right? This should be the output, right? So how you'll be doing it, let me give you the logic first. So what is the logic here? So what we can do is we can travel on this string. Let's travel on this string. We'll be picking the w, checking it if it is a space, right? Then we'll be checking if this is a space. Then we'll be checking, okay, this is a space here, so we should replace it with hyphen, right? Then check this character, is it a space? Check this character is a space. Check this character is a space. Check here, right? Is this a space? Check here, check here, check here, check here, right? That means you have to check each and every character one by one and compare it with a space. If it's a space, then at that time we'll be adding the this hyphen here, getting this thing. So now you know how we can travel over this string. How we can travel over this string? We can use a for loop. We can use a for loop to iterate over the string. I will say for I in let's say this is store in a. I will say for I in a, right? So now you know here what I will receive initially. Initially I will receive w, right? So we'll check if this w is equal to space, right? In second iteration we will be getting e. Then we'll check is this w is this e equal to space. If yes, then we'll be doing something. If no, then we'll be keeping as it is. Then in the third iteration we'll be getting here this space, right? Then we'll compare, is this space equal to space? Yes. If it is, then we'll be replacing it over here, right? But you have to preserve this thing as well, like we, you have to preserve, you have to preserve, or something like this. Okay, let's do it. So what I can do is, let's take an input from a user. So obviously we'll be taking here sentence. So I will say sent, let's say sent equal to input, and here I will say enter the sentence, right? So we'll be taking the sentence from the user. So then we will say for I in sent, right? And here what I'll be doing is I'll be doing something like this. If I is equal to double quote में space. If it is equal to space, then what we'll be doing, we will be replacing it. Otherwise what we have to do is we have to preserve that thing. And I will say something like this: if I is not equal to space, right? If it is not space, then we should keep that word as is. Okay, I will explain it later on as well, right? So here what I will say is, now see here, when you are getting this w, right? So that means this w you have to save somewhere, this w you have to save somewhere, right? When you are getting e, you have to save this e somewhere, right? So for this thing we'll be keeping one kind of a result here, so we'll be storing them in a result, right? So whenever the space will come, space will be replacing with hyphen, and we'll be also keeping it in a result, right? That means here I need one empty string. I need here one empty string. I'll say result equal to empty string, nothing is over here. So whatever the word is coming, I will say result plus equal to what? Result plus equal to I, right? Okay, that means if we are having this, let's say this is a sentence, replace space in a string. So r is coming, so first I will have r, right? We will see r not equal to space. क्या r not equal to space है? Condition true, result plus equal to I. So result में क्या आ जाएगा? r. Second time you'll be coming e is not equal to space. Condition true or false? Condition is true, so we'll be adding it to the result. In a third iteration what you'll be getting is p. Then you'll be checking, is p equal to space? नहीं है, condition true है, so you will be adding it to the result. That means you will be getting rep here, right? Okay, so let's see if now once you will reach here to this space, when I is equal to space, and here you'll be checking I यानी कि space not equal to space, क्या space के बराबर नहीं है, condition false here, right? When condition is false, so at the time we will not go inside if, we will go in else part, right? And here I will say result plus equal to, what should we replace it with? Underscore. Getting this point, we should replace it with underscore. And once you are done with all those operations, then I will say print result. Right, let's see here, let's run this program. That's it, these 4-5 lines of code. Okay, so here let me use something like this. We are here, right? So now the output that you are getting is like this, right? So let me clear the screen again. Okay, let me take this as an input now. Okay, let me run this. And here if I am replace space in a string with, now if I hit enter, now you are getting the replace underscore space underscore in underscore a underscore string underscore f, right? And you can give anything here, so it will be replacing it. Suppose if I am giving something like this again, if I were to run it, I'll give here a space b c d e f double space g h I j k l m n o, right, space. Now you are getting all the spaces. So here in between I kept the 3-4 spaces, those 3-4 spaces are coming here, right? So if you want to understand the logic, like how this is happening, let me get this code over here in the whiteboard, then we'll be seeing the thing. Okay, this is my code on the white screen, black screen actually, right? So what we'll be doing here is, let's try run it, so we'll see what will happen here. So obviously here you are receiving the input from the user, right? So you'll be receiving any kind of a sentence here, and here you are saving in a sentence, right? Then let's say my sentence that I'm receiving from the user is something like this: we are here, right? This is my sentence, and obviously I am saving it in sent, right? So this is the first thing. Second thing, what you are doing is you are creating a one result, yani ki empty string. So I'll be creating one result here, empty string. Let's say this is my result, this is my result, and inside this result nothing is present, right? You can see that this is an empty string. I am creating here one empty string. This is my empty string. Then here I am going iterating over the loop. I am iterating here over the loop, right? So this is something like this: for I in sent, for I in sent. So it is something like this. If I go in the first iteration of this for loop, right? So what my I is receiving here, what I'm saving here in an I here. So obviously you have to travel over this string, right? So we'll be checking one by one character, like w, we'll check if it is a space, we'll check if it is a space, if space is equal to space, at that I will be replacing it with underscore, then a, then r, then a. But we have to preserve this v as well, you have to preserve this r as well. That means it should become v underscore r. That means to preserve the previous things, for that we are using the result here. Getting this point? So we are using here result to preserve this w, to preserve this e, to preserve this space, we'll be replacing it with the underscore, right? Then to preserve v underscore, then other things as well. So for that we are using this result only here, right? So when I am traveling over this sentence, so we are saying for I in sent. So what it's saying that go to the sent, run to the set, whatever is placed at, whatever is present at the first location, save it in an I. That means this here I is being saved with this w. That means I is receiving w here. Getting this point? Then you are coming here. Here you are saying if I not equal to space, क्या I whatever is present in I में present क्या है W, क्या W space के बराबर नहीं है? Condition true or false? True, because W is not space, right? So condition is true. So here what we are doing is result plus equal to I. This I have told you many times. It is something like this. This thing is something like this. What it is result plus, sorry, result equal to result plus I here, right? So what we are saying here, okay, let's this condition is true. Now we'll be going here, and this is saying that result equal to result plus I. It is saying me go to the result, went to the result, whatever is present over there, क्या present है वहाँ पे? कुछ भी नहीं है present, कुछ भी नहीं है present, plus I, whatever is present in I में present क्या है? W, right? So adding them up, concatenation हो जाएगा, तो ये क्या बन जाएगा? W, right? And this W you have to save it back to the result. That means here we'll be getting the W first, right? So from here, once you are done with this operation, where you will go into the else part? Nahi. If is true, that means you will be solving whatever is present here, and if is false, then you will be going to the else part. Getting this point? So since if was true here, so we will be performing this operation. So from here we'll be going back to, from here we'll be going back to this for loop, right? Once we go back to the for loop, previously you were here, now what you have to do, you have to do increment obviously. Now where you will be, you will be present at E, right? In a second iteration, when you are saying for I in send, so I will receive here what? It will receive here E. Getting this point? It will receive here E. Now what you are doing, if E not equal to space, क्या E space के बराबर नहीं है? Condition true, because E is not same as space. When the condition is true, where you will go? You will be going inside here. That means you will be solving this now, result plus equal to I, right? And this is somehow like this, right? So here what we are saying, go to the result, whatever is present here, they give me that. Go into the result, what is present? W. So I will give here W, right? Then I perform the plus operation with I. What is present in I? E is present, right? This I is an identifier. E is present. Add them up, what will it become? Concatenation. That means it will become WE, and save this WE in the result. That means here we have to say now WE, right? So after performing this calculation, where you will go? You will be again going to this for loop. Getting this point? Now in a next iteration, that means your third iteration, now what this I will receive here? That means you will be here now in the third iteration, right? So what is present here? Space. That means this I will receive here now space. I will have now space. Getting this point? Okay, again you will be coming here, if space not equal to space, ये बोल रहा है यहाँ पे कि space ना space के बराबर नहीं होता है. Condition true or false? Obviously it is false. Once the condition is false, will you go inside if? No. Where you will go? You will go to the else part. In else part, what you are saying is result plus equal to space. It is same like this, right? Result plus equal to space. So what you are saying here, let's solve this. Go to the result. Okay, went to the result. What is present over there? WE, string WE, right? Plus, performing the plus operation, and whatever is present in I, what is present in I now? This space, right? Oh sorry, here it is different. Here it is different. For this it is something like this. Result equal to result plus underscore. It's not I here. Here you can see it's underscore, right? So what it's saying that result में जो भी present है, result में this V plus किससे plus करो? Underscore से. When we are adding them up, because when you are doing the addition of the two strings, it is becoming the concatenation. So it will become WE underscore. That means it is becoming here W underscore, and you have it to save it back to the result. Getting this point? Now in the third iteration, what will happen in the third iteration? In third iteration, something like this will happen. See here, something like this will happen. I will receive what? You are saying for I in send. So previously you were here at the space, now you are here at A. Getting this point? Now I is receiving what? A. I will receive A here. Getting this point? And here you are coming A not equal to space. अब बोल रहे हो A ना space के बराबर नहीं है. Condition true or false? True. And you are saying here result plus equal to I. So where you will go? To here. Result plus equal to I, right? And it is saying here whatever is present in the result, give me that. So what is present in the result? W E underscore, and add it up with I. What is present in I? That's A. It will become V underscore A. Getting this point? And save it back to the result. That means here we'll be saying getting this V underscore A. Getting this point? And in the next iteration, so you are again saying for I in send. So obviously you will be going here. Previously you are at here. Now you are at here, right? R pe, and this I is receiving now here. This I is receiving here now what? R. So previously it was A, now it is receiving R, right? So now you are saying that if R not equal to A, this double space, क्या R space के बराबर नहीं है? Condition is true. Again you are doing result plus I, that means it will become V underscore A R, right? Then in the next iteration, what you are doing is I. Now what will be the I? So obviously from here you will be going back to this location now. This is your now location E, right? You are checking. That means I will receive here E. You will be checking is E not equal to space. Condition is true. What you are saying is result plus equal to I. That means whatever is present in result, result is present in we underscore AR plus किससे करो E से, that means it will become R. Alright, so from here again you'll be going to this for loop. So previously you are here, now you are here at this space location. You are here at this space location. Now see again, at this space location you are present. So that means here now this I is receiving what? I is receiving now here space again, right? I is receiving space here. You are coming here. If this space, because you are saying I not equal to space, what is present in I? Space. Space not equal to space. क्या space space के बराबर नहीं है? Condition true or false? False है. क्या आप if के अंदर जाओगे? नहीं. कहाँ जाओगे? Else part में. And else part में what you are saying? Result plus equal to underscore. It is somehow like this. That means go to the result. What is present in the result? In a result we are having some this we underscore r, right? We underscore r plus and hyphen. When we will be adding them up, it will become v underscore r underscore v underscore r underscore, right? This is what we will be getting here, and this we will be saying back to this result, so it will become like this, right? And then obviously in the next iteration it will come again here. Now you will be having h, that means h will come here, then you will be having e, then you will be having r, then you will be having r e, and after that again you'll be coming here. So obviously you will be iterating from here to here to here, then you will be having here nothing is present here, this for loop will stop, and at the end what you are saying print result, that means this will be printed. Getting this point? Hope you understood it, right? So there is another way also if you want to do something else. If I am saying that if I equal space, right? I'm okay, let me change it like this. Okay, let's keep this as it is. Okay, let me write it here, control V, and uncomment them. Okay, now what I'll be doing here is I will say here if I is equal to space. When I is equal to space, so obviously this will change. This will become I plus, what you have to do is you have to add the space over there, and here what you'll be doing is you will be saying something like this: I plus equal to I, result plus equal to I, right? So let's see this. I'll be running it, and I will say here we are here, right? So again you are getting the same result. That means this is also possible, this is also possible. Thus the change will be over here. When the space is, you are getting here space, you have to replace it with underscore, otherwise you have to keep it as it is. So hope you understood this question as well.